Hey guys, Tim here from Boogie Snail Mastering. Hope you're having a very great day. So in this video, I speak about best mastering EQ tips to help you achieving a balanced and polished master. So before we start, please remember, if you have a mix that you need mastered, request a quote at BSMastering.com and receive 50% of your first order. I would also very much appreciate, guys, if you subscribe and hit the notification bell to support my channel. It helps me to bring more videos. And now, let's get started. Here are some best mastering EQ tips to help you achieving a balanced and polished sound. Address the low end. Pay close attention to the low frequencies. Use a high-pass filter between 20–30 Hz to remove unnecessary rumble or low-frequency content that doesn't contribute to the mix. This clears up space and prevents the mix from becoming muddy or boomy. Cut before boosting. Instead of immediately reaching for the boost knob, consider cutting frequencies that are masking or cluttering the mix. By reducing conflicting frequencies, you can create more clarity and separation between instruments. Start with subtractive EQ. Begin by identifying and reducing any problematic frequencies or resonances in the mix. Use a narrow Q and cut frequencies that are causing muddiness, boxiness, harshness, or other undesirable qualities. This helps create a cleaner foundation for further EQ adjustments. Gentle and broad boosts. When applying EQ boosts, be subtle and use broad Q settings to avoid introducing unnatural or exaggerated tonal changes. Small boosts across a wider frequency range are generally more transparent and yield more pleasing results. Use shelving EQ for tonal balance. Shelving EQs are effective for adjusting the overall tonal balance of a mix. Use a high frequency shelf to add air and sparkle to the top end, or a low frequency shelf to add warmth and depth to the bottom end. Be mindful of phase relationships. When making EQ adjustments during mastering, consider the potential phase issues that may arise. Boosting or cutting stereo frequencies excessively can affect the stereo image or cause phase cancellation. Use mid-side EQ techniques or gentle adjustments to mitigate these issues. Automate EQ moves if needed. Sometimes certain sections of a mix may benefit from dynamic EQ adjustments. For example, you might want to tame harsh frequencies during a particularly loud part. Consider automating EQ parameters to address these specific moments and achieve greater control over the overall sound. Match the tonal balance of reference tracks. Use reference tracks that have a similar sonic characteristics or style as your mix. Analyze the frequency balance of the reference tracks and compare them to your mix. Make EQ adjustments to match the tonal balance and overall vibe of the reference tracks if appropriate for your project. Trust your ears and use critical listening. Ultimately, rely on your ears and use critical listening when applying EQ. Take breaks during the process to avoid ear fatigue and refer back to the mix with fresh ears to ensure your EQ decisions align with the overall goals of the master. Remember, each mix is unique and these tips should be considered as guidelines. Experiment with different EQ techniques and trust your judgment to achieve the desired sound for your audio mastering.